change for me just like that. And then it happens again and again and again.
Kirby has been holding it together for 6 years after this terrible thing happened to her and keeps happening to her. What do you think about her makes her able, even to the point where we get in the beginning in the very first episode, makes her able to kind of hold on and hang in there and not completely lose her mind?
For me, it was maybe the connection that she has with Harper. Mm-hmm. You know, she's the only person that survives Harper, Jamie Bell's character, the serial killer's attacks. She's the only one. And through that, there is a link between them, obviously, as we find out sort of through time. I think that's what keeps her going. That's what she can't let go of. There's something she has to know. There's something she has to figure out. I thought about this before we made it. If you were attacked and you knew that the person that did it was still out there, I don't know, maybe people react in different ways. I would personally never be able to let go of that.
Right.
I would never be able to move on from that. If you didn't know who they were and you knew that they were still out there, I think those two things keep her never able to let go of what happened and this deep desire to figure it out.
6 years ago, I was cut up like her.
Someone did you, Julia. They tried it into you.
I'm interested in what you think she sees in Dan. As early as episode 2, she kind of starts to tell him weird stuff is going on in my life, and no one else has believed her. What do you think she sees or feels about in Dan that thinks he might trust her or believe her?
First, she sees somebody who cares as much about who this person is as she does. And there really hasn't been anybody who has cared like that. The police have sort of swept it under the rug. Even the newspaper has sort of swept it under the rug and not like properly covered it and not having anything to go on. You know, what were they going to do? And here's somebody who is as interested / obsessed with this story as she is. And so I think that's the first thing. And I think the second thing that she ends up figuring out and sort of finding out about him is that he is also very damaged. He is also somebody who is flawed and complicated and isn't perfect. And so I think she feels safe within that maybe there's somebody she can talk to who isn't going to judge her, who's going to be an ally. And so I think it's the first one first, and then the second one kind of comes and it becomes a more personal relationship.